Where we want to go first? Want to go into the zone? We want to go PBC, Showtime?
Let's go into Showtime.
Okay.
Because I think
Gary Antuanne Russell.
Yeah. Hey, and I had this was my first question for Shawn. Where is he campaigning? What weight is he campaigning?
140 pounds.
It's going to be 140.
Yeah.
And he fought the guy that Broner fought last.
Yeah, no, I saw that. But yeah, I wasn't sure if he was because I know his weight for the fight was 137 and some change. So I wasn't sure if this was a catch weight for him. He was going to try to be a champion at 35 or if
I know that all the guys he's calling out are definitely 140 pounders. He's already talked about Josh Taylor and then of course Adrian Broner, Robert Easter, who moved up from 135 to 140. So yeah, I don't think there's a single person in boxing that watched last night and wasn't impressed with Gary Antuanne Russell. I mean, I saw it across the board, all denominations of people we consider PBC or ESPN camp or DAZN. It was across the board that this kid looked special, and reminded me a lot of his older brother, just a super lightweight instead of a featherweight. But hand speed, combinations, and power, that was spectacular stuff from him.
Yeah, how's the whole family have hand speed like that? What kind of games were they playing in the house that they all developed having super fast hands?
Competitive, man. That's a competitive family.
It's a whole boxing family in the corner too.
Yeah.
Is one of the family members a cut man too? I just see the whole family in the corner, so I'm like, yeah, where's the cut man?
They all do it. They all do it all.
Okay.
I like it. Gary has. I don't know if Gary has a cut man. I think that Gary has a cut man, but everybody else, it's like everybody's working for everybody else.
Yeah.
I feel like they had a whack-a-mole setup, but they used their hands. Everyone was just knocking it all out, trying to set a high score. But yeah,
Carson, they can play the knife game.
Yeah, we played that with a pencil. I think one time in middle school, and it was that with a knife.
Hey.
But they remind me of Gary and his older brother Gary Russell and Gary Antuanne. They were always so proud, like Shawn, of that American amateur system and all the things they accomplished in the amateurs. Mm. And, Gary Antuanne was really talking up his combinations. And sometimes it's not always what we see in boxing is 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. And it just reminded me of that great American amateur pedigree when guys like Meldrick Taylor and Holyfield and Leonard would run off those combinations beautifully. So it was just nice to see that from him. And, goddamn, 14-0, 14 knockouts. I mean, he's just a problem, man.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that.
Yeah.
Hey, he's nice. He got great footwork. He doesn't waste punches either. I like that. To be he's in his 20s?
Early
20s?
And you said doesn't waste punches, and he throws a lot of punches. So it's not like he's not throwing punches, and he's throwing a lot and landing a lot.
Yeah,
it's so high efficiency.
That really is my only take from the fight in terms of what can he do better. I think that say again.
He's 24. Sorry, Shawn.
Oh yeah, 24. Yeah, I think that he admires his work from time to time, and basically that he throws punches and then he stays there. Nobody's swinging back, but I'm always looking to the future. What's something that you're going to have to improve on? What's something that's not there that you need to have? And he's going to get to a point where he's fighting guys, especially if you're talking about Josh Taylor, a guy who is quick on the draw, but also quick on the counter as well. So talking about the guy who can counter punch very well, I think that's something that he should be working on now, even though guys aren't throwing punches at him. Still work on throwing your punches and also moving your head or stepping around. I did also notice that it's not that he has bad feet, but I saw that he doesn't have good/great feet. And I like to see his feet get better. There were times where I saw him step around and make pivots, but I like to see you do that more automatically opposed to just to make an opening for offense. I like to see you throw your shots and then step around and get off of the line. I feel like, he's kind of right there to be online and be hit after his combinations. But I mean, there's really outside of that, and that's nitpicking at this point because if anything, that's something that's going to improve. He's the kind of kid, again, we talk about his amateur pedigree. We're the kind of guys that when you get hit a couple of times, damn, what did I get hit with? And you make that adjustment really quickly, and you're not going to get hit very many more times with that same punch or the same combination. So, but when you can make a muscle memory now, I think that's something that will work to his advantage. But outside of that, I had no complaints, and not to take a shot at AB, but he did exactly what AB was supposed to do. And at this young age of 24, only 13 fights in at that point, he showed that he was on another level than this Santiago guy. And that was what AB was supposed to do. So I think that he really did show the separation in terms of levels. And he showed that, I don't think that he's at world championship level yet, but he's right around the corner, and he's running up very quickly. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.